human-elephant conflict in Asia is actually one of the most urgent and widespread issues for the species. And we have in this room today people who can actually have impact in addressing this issue. We have almost every range state represented, and they are in positions where they can take action to try and mitigate this conflict.
There are mitigation measures, global examples available, but you can't use the same mechanism in all places. You need to understand the site-specific problems and the people there, and then devise the various strategies. Because there are certain strategies which will work very good in one landscape, may not fit that well in the other landscape. So you need to look at all this while devising the conflict scenarios in this part.
If we want to have elephants in the next century, or beyond the 21st century, we need to change the way we do this. And I think the main thing is to compromise. I think we need to understand that we cannot have the cake and eat it, which is what we're trying to do right now. So if we want to have elephants and tigers and many other large animals, megafauna, we need to really give more space for them, empower local communities, and distribute the cost of living with wildlife. So we need to really balance those who benefit from conservation and those who bear cost for conservation.
In terms of social marketing and behavior change, I think we're not doing enough. I think we could do with a more focus on the social and the human aspects of conservation issues, and we still fall back on the tradition of conservation, which is very sort of zoology, botany, animal and plant focused, and forget a little bit about the human aspects.
I think that the only way we're going to solve human-elephant conflict is by working together collaboratively among humans, of course, but also really trying to understand what the elephant's behavior and needs are. We can't come at this problem simply from the human perspective. In many ways, elephants and humans are equally intelligent and have equal social needs and equal physical and physiological needs. And so we really have to come up with a way that allows us to take the perspective of both the elephant as wildlife and the humans.
I think the workshop is very useful for the Lao PDR. For instance, nowadays we are facing on the human-elephant conflict in many areas in the whole country. Because in Lao PDR we established a national protected area. There are totally 24. All protected area is have the elephants there.
All the lectures and presentation I found it really useful and practically informative in the work that I do back home in Sabah. I found a few lectures particularly interesting and sort of mind-opening. Dr. Plotnick's lecture on behavior and cognition was really a breath of fresh air in terms of looking at human-elephant conflict.
I feel like we are not alone. Most of the people are across various countries are facing similar situations, and it has given me more confidence to be more reasonable and to approach the problem with various strategies that we have learned in this 4-day workshop. Yes.
One thing I found very interesting in this masterclass is that we can learn a lot from other countries like India and Thailand. Every country they have a different way to mitigate and prevent HEC, and I think that we can learn a lot.